lot of the times. And yet you still can't see me and you still can't hear me, and I don't know when you can. It's very confusing. So can you see me? Can you hear me? When's it gonna cut on? When is it going to start? What awkward moment is it gonna start? Nikki is in a toe biting mood. Can you not bite my feet? Can you not? Come here. Yeah. Is that what you wanted? The weather is making red-headed kitty cat withering. Are you making biscuits on me? Am I even live yet? Can anybody see me? Can you hear me? Or am I still just talking to myself? I'm not sure. Debbie, I got my beautiful birthday card. Thank you so much. And thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Debbie. And thank you, Teddy. With your broken down AC, that sounds horrible. So for whatever reason, well, I know it's because Elon hates me. My internet is wackadoo tonight. So I missed like all the first comments. But hi, how are you? Hi, Amy. Jackie says she sees us. Isn't that great news? Isn't that great news? That was so sweet. I love the flowers on it, Debbie. They were so poofy. That was so thoughtful of you. Thank you. Hi, Mary Dugan. How's it going? Hi, Jackie Larkin. Hi, Red-Headed Kitty Cat. I'm sure you're here. But like I said, I can't see the chat above because the internet's being wonkadoo. Hi, Grace2010H. Grace2010H, I saw you have a little badge by your name. Stood as Lisa Myers. I don't know. And Debbie, you're a #1 badge person. I don't know what any of that means, but thank you. Hi, Deborah Morris. Hi, Vintage Rose. Need a whole new system. Roll call. You got the chat XP. Just shows who's most active in the chat. Did I choose that or did it choose me, Amy? I don't remember turning that thing on. But thank you to those of you who are active in the chat. No, just the tube. Oh, okay. Hi, Angela. It's so good to see you. Vintage Rose, did I already say hi to you? Hi, Jennifer Graham. How are you guys doing tonight? Tori Johnson, how are you doing, dear? First time you got one, must be your lucky day. Go buy something like gambly. No, don't do that. I don't condone gambling, I don't think. William does, pretty sure. Me, not so much. Hi, Sharon Olson. How are you doing tonight? I'm having to hold Nikki because she wants to eat my toes. She wants to eat my toes, and I like my toes on my feet, not in her stomach. So this is the current situation. Hi, Tori Johnson. Hi, Elizabeth Gwinnett. Elizabeth, have you ever been to Gwinnett, Georgia? Do you get that a lot? I'm sorry. Hi, Mary Dugan. It's so good to see all of my friends. It's so good to see you. Hi, Tina. Hi, Tina. What was that name? Otter Cat Hoss? You're new, and I like your name, Otter Cat Hoss. That is a cool name. Unless you're someone who's been here before and then you change your name to Otter Cat Hoss. I like that. I like that name. Oh, I have to show you guys my new shirt. I love my new shirt. You've been lurking? Well, thanks for coming out of lurking. Okay, look how cute this shirt is. It's one of those, I wish I knew how to do this. If I had to do this, if I knew how to do this, I'd make y'all one of these. But look, okay, so it's just like one of these flannels that's been bleached, but look at the back. Can you see what it says? Can you see it? It says, "Gone Pickin'," which is like always. Gone pickin'. I love this shirt. I love this shirt. It's so cute. But hey, how the heck are y'all? It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna be a truthful Nelly for y'all. I struggled with tonight's lineup. I wasn't feeling, the creative juices weren't flowing. I was creatively dehydrated. So I did the best I could with the energy I had. And I hope you don't hate everything. I honestly, okay, here's the thing. Here's the dilemma. The dilemma that goes on inside my brain hole. I love you guys. And I want to be here for you every single Tuesday, right? Finding 30 to 35, sometimes 40 items a week to do this with, on top of all the other things, is hard for me, which means I'm not able to go out and film and make videos. I can't go shopping as frequently because it takes up so much time. So I think at some point, I don't want to because I love you guys. At some point, I think I need to take some time off so I can get you guys good new stuff, because I just feel like I'm not bringing as good a stuff as I usually do, and I don't like that. I don't like it. So I want to get you guys good stuff. Like, yeah, see, I need to go picking. You see what I'm saying? I need to go on a picking trip or do something and film some content for everybody. But I've just been so consumed with finding all the things for my live sales. I'm not doing all the things I should be doing. I mean, I don't want time off. I want time on to find you guys things. But I still managed to find some good things, I think. But I just want to bring you the best. I want to bring you the top caliber items. And I need to go traveling to do so. So at some point, don't be surprised if I disappear. Dusty, can I? Please? And like, I hate that y'all aren't getting content, but I just don't have time. I don't. I need time. Or a clone. If y'all know how to get either one of those things, let me know. Okay, Dusty, I'm gonna come. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's so sweet. Oh, okay. Okay. So, before we start the giveaways, the rules, and the wholesale shebang, first of all, I got some packages from a few of you. Thank you guys so much. They mean so much to me. If I don't reach out to you right away to say thank you for sending me a package, it's because I hold on to your packages. Again, I'm just being honest. When I'm feeling sad or low or like need a pick-me-up, that's when I open your packages. So it's not like right when I get them, I rip them open. You can ask one of my friends on here, Susan Desolate, she'll tell you. I just like hoard them. And then when I'm having a really bad day, I open them. So if you've sent me a package, thank you so much. I swear I've received it. I just hoard them. But I got such a cool package in the mail. I wanted to show you guys. I'm not going to say who it's from just in case they don't want to say. Now, if they're on here and they want to like own up to this, they can. This is, I kid you not, this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever received in my entire life. And I think that this should be a business. It gives me goosebumps. Like, if this person lets me make a business out of doing this, I'm gonna do it. Because it is the most creative, beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, are you ready? So this was sent to me in my P.o Box from a subscriber friend, and I just want to show it to you guys. So look at this. It gives me literal goosebumps. So I'm assuming it is just a brown box with a ribbon on the front. Yeah, see, Susan knows. Susan, I have yours over there. And with a brown ribbon on the top. And they paper maché'd the entire box. So it's like a piece of art. Like, it's completely sealed. Look, I have goosebumps. It's completely sealed all the way around. So they took a box, put a bow on it, and then paper maché'd over the bow and everything. That must have taken so long. It is so incredibly beautiful. When I got it, I was like, do I open it? Because I could hear stuff in there. But at the same time, I'm like, this is stunning. I just want to never, ever open it. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? I'm telling you, if they don't mind, I'm going to like commission the the celebrities and say, you got a special present? Send it my way and I'll freaking paper mache decoupage it for you. It's so amazing. I love it. I love it. So thank you to who sent that to me. That's just so incredible. I love that. Okay, giveaways. Giveaways tonight are, yeah, with tissue paper. Like little shards. Let me show it to you up close. I was too excited. I was moving it all around. Little shards of tissue paper. They ripped up little pieces of tissue paper. Is that not magnificent? It's magnificent. Giveaways tonight are little mysteries. Nothing crazy this week. Just tiny little mystery packages. And I'm going to let Redheaded Kitty Cat pick which one she wants. So Redheaded Kitty Cat, you get to choose between this guy, hand, ball, ocean. This guy, vulture. And yeah, it was in another box. It was shipped inside of a box. Or the book. Which one you want? Vulture, book, or hand? Redheaded Kitty Cat. And that's your mystery gift. It was a box inside of a box inside of a box. There's William. I did. I moved it back over there. You know, I thought that. I thought that. Vulture. I should have told you the sticker has nothing to do with what's inside, but too late. And these are the other giveaways. You don't know what they are. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. Is there anybody that needs rules? Are we going ruleless tonight? Let's go ruleless tonight. I'm feeling, I don't know. I was going to say ruleless again, but I'd already said that twice. Let's see what goes first. Wow. Okay. So, speaking of taking some time off, I also feel like I want to take some time off to make some more things to create. As cheesy as that is. But I did make some. I made a couple things tonight, and this is one of them. So be nice, because I'm sensitive about my artwork. I'm sensitive. But this is going to start at $14, and I think it turned out crate. I was going to say cute, and then I went great. I think it turned out cute. Okay, so I have this Art Deco Art Nouveau swing frame, and I found this Victorian photo of this woman, and I want to make more of these in different, like, I want to have a sale where I offer nothing but my versions of these, if you like them. If you hate them, why would I do that? But this one, I was inspired by the daisies on her shirt. They're like full-blown daisies right there. Like a whole little bouquet of daisy stems and all. So I was inspired by that. So I did these daisies in her hair and then one over her eye. I thought it was like just a little bit macabre enough, but not too out of the world. And then this is the beautiful frame it's in. It is a swivel frame. I did put a postcard on the back because it didn't have a back. So I thought that made it look a little better. I did sign it on the bottom. And this took me a while to paint because I'm just getting back into painting. I'll give you a close-up of the daisies I painted so that you can see what they look like. But they look better far away, so don't look at them up close. And please don't be mad that I painted on it. It wasn't in the best condition. So like the corners were broken, so I was able to cut it down to size. And yeah, if you hated my art and just wanted the frame, you could do that too. But that is the piece I made. The frame itself, the whole frame is 5.5 by, if we're counting the base, 6.5, but the picture part is 3 by 4. Thanks, Dawn. I just was inspired by these. Each picture I'm inspired by something else in the picture. And like I said, I would love to make a bunch of these because I had so much fun. It really got me out of my head and I really enjoyed it. But I am going to start the countdown on her at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Thanks, Leslie. That's why I think I need some time to just create and shop, and so I can get back into giving you guys what you deserve, you know? Instead of just worrying about quantity, I want to give you guys quality. Or at least what I consider quality. Burger bid end goes to Vintage Rose. Thank you so much, Vintage Rose. Did I use oil or acrylic? I used acrylic because I don't have oil paints, and also I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna cheat. I'm and I'm gonna pull out this one on purpose because I think I'm too excited. I want to show you guys this one. It's my life and I'll do what I want to. Do what I want to. Normally, you know, I draw, but I'm excited about this one. Okay, what? No, 24? Okay. This is the other one I did. And I think I like it even more than that one. Now, this one I didn't have a frame for, but that will help in shipping, I think. I love how this one turned out. So, although he doesn't have a frame, I'm also going to start him at 14 because he took me quite some time. I did paint him by hand. So, this is, hi Brittany Burt. This is my dear guy. So, this is another Victorian photograph that was a little dirty and dingy around the edges. And also, men Victorian photographs don't tend to get as much attention as women or children. So I hand painted antlers on him. And then also, I don't know if you can tell, I gave him a deer ear, but I also made it so that you could kind of see his human ear through it as well. And then I did distress his skin a little bit to make it look a little bit more like deery. And then I gave him a deer nose as well. I'll try to give you a little close-up of the work so that you can see. There is the deer nose. You can see the black tip on the nose and the white stripe. And then there's the texture, like furish texture to his skin. And then there is his little deer ear / human ear. And then there is the start of his antlers. I know that stash. I could have chose any animal for him, but I went with deer. He looks like he had a squirrel under his nose. Maybe he did, you know? Maybe he did. Thank you, Trina. I had a lot of fun with these. I want to make like every animal. So he is 6.5 by 4.5. And yeah, I was inspired by his stash. I don't know why it said deer to me, but it did. And look at his belly. It's so big he couldn't button his shirt. He would have made a good walrus. Missed opportunity for sure. But I just love the way his skin turned out. It just looks so much better in person. It looks really natural. I don't know. I'm proud of this one. And I did sign it on the back, if anybody's interested. But I see Marianne in at 14. Thank you so much, dear. I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I should have gone with walrus. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Thank you, Mariana. You got him. You got Deer Man. And y'all are going in for the giveaway. I don't know if I mentioned. Marianne and Vintage Rose, thank you. Thank you. I love him too. And I can come visit him. All right. This next one is super cute. I think I've had him for almost exactly a year. I think I got him at the World's Longest Yard Sale last year. So I've hoarded him long enough. This is a German Lucky Pig. I'm going to start him at 16. And it is this very adorable, realistic as I'll get out, little German luck pin. So it kind of goes with the fairing pigs, you know, the German fairing pigs. But this is just a little luck pig. I don't know the correlation between German pigs and luck, but there's something there. I'll have to research it. But here he is. Look at that little face. He is ceramic, but he's kind of teetering bone china. He's not quite bone china, but he has that look and feel to him. And then he's wearing a little metal, it is metal, collar with a little metal horseshoe charm. Again, much like the fairing pigs. And you can see too, he's got like little hooves on his feet. He's in really good condition. I love his derpy little face. He's so cute. I love him. He looks kind of like anthropomorphic to me in a way. He's 3 by 2 1/4. And I love him. He's so derpy. And I like his little ears. I like his little ears. And then let me show you his belly. There you go. Isn't it precious? That's how he came too, just like that. But I am going to start the countdown on him at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. He even has shadowing on him. I don't know if you can see. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bit it. That was a pig sound. Hi, Roberta. How are you? Pig bit end. Now my question is, Roberta, were you just saying hi to 30 people? Or was 30 an offer on the pig? Let me know. Look what it says on the back, Roberta. It says, gone pickin'. Gone pickin'. Gone pickin'. You want one. You got it. Well, you got one. And Roberta, if you're just coming in, you missed me showing all of the friends this amazing box I got from somebody. Did you see how amazing this box is, Roberta? Look at this. It's so good. It's paper mache all over it. Oh, you want a shirt too? I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Why do I do this to myself? You know, my brain's not there when I make my lineups, I don't think. Because now I gotta show it, and I don't wanna. Well, there, the cat's out of the bag. It was Roberta. Roberta made this. It's amazing. She did such a good job. I haven't opened it yet, Roberta, because I'm terrified. It's so pretty, I don't want to mess it up. Okay, this next item is going to start at $45. And please forgive my presentation of it, because it's difficult. Yes. So, starting at $45, I have a crazy quilt. It's not quite a crazy quilt, but it's very close. It's a very early quilt with satin patches, squares, satin things. Now, it is not in perfect condition because a lot of these are made out of satin and other very fragile materials. Some of them are thread bearing, which I'll do my best to show you. This would top a queen, no problem. I didn't measure it exactly, but I would say it would fit atop a queen very comfortably. So it's an overall pretty darn good condition, with the exception of some of the patches being barren, like this. So the smell smells like it's been in a trunk for a very long time, and I am afraid to wash it. I am afraid to wash it because I don't want to ruin it, because the back and the front is like all this really soft satin, and I just don't think that it's washing machine safe. And I could wash it by hand, but no mothballs. I could wash it by hand, but I don't know how to make it not bleed. So I'm gonna leave that to whomever wants to purchase this. But there is some patches. Hi, Rachel. It is beautiful. And then did you see on the back? I told you this was hard to show. It is a burgundy that goes into this like gorgeous teal blue. And it's very thin, but it's just in such good condition. So Grandma said wash by hand. How do you keep it from bleeding though? That's my question. I can wash it by hand, but I don't want to bleed it. And then you can see here, see that fabric is very fragile. So it's like, see what I'm saying? So that one's a little thread bearing, but overall, it's pretty great. Overall, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Let me see. Look at this one. This one kind of looked like butterflies, but I just think it's flowers. But I love it. I'm gonna hold it up one more time, and then I'm gonna start the countdown. Then I'm gonna do it. Is it made from ribbon? Possibly. Just very like just satins and like silks. It seems like no real like opaque woolly fabrics, if that makes sense. Ties. Yeah, that makes sense. That's like the fabric of ties. This could be made from ties. You could wear this as one giant tie, like Fred Flintstone style. But it's beautiful. But again, not in perfect. I mean, the back is in almost perfect condition. The back is great. The back is like super clean, no tears. But the front has some issues on the squares. Anyway, I'm going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 bit end. Here she is, Miss America. And she folds up pretty small. She's great. This would be great to like hang on your wall as like a tapestry. Because that's a good one. Woo! Glad that's over. I do not do good at those. I don't. Vintage Rose. Thank you so much. What does that say? Out is a plastic brag. Spray Febreze. Leave night. Smells great. I might do. Well, I don't know. I don't want to make it smell like something to somebody. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, guys. I have such a story to tell you. Vintage Rose, you got it. Thank you. Give me a second because I want to get something to show you what I went through. Okay. So I went to the $1.25 store the other day, and I needed some stuff for some crafting projects. And these were two of the items. There's more, but I just grabbed a couple examples. So I grabbed these twinkle lights, and I grabbed this little tree topper. Okay. Now, do you see here? This is scribbled out. See that? Okay. And you see this one? There's a red sticker over it, right? Under the red sticker, I haven't even peeled it up. It says $1.25. But when it was on the thing, this was on there. And when this was on the thing, it was scribbled out. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't even know that I noticed. Okay, I'm being honest. I go to checkout, and these rang up at $1.50. Excuse me? He said, I saw it, $1.50, $1.50, $1.50, $1.50. I said, excuse me, sir. This is $1.25 store. This says $1.25 on it. And I'm pretty sure this does too under that red sticker. And he said, well, this one's scribbled out, so it doesn't count. And this one has a red sticker over it, so it doesn't count. So they're $1.50. And I said, how was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know that? As I was shopping, granted it's only $0.25, but still it adds up. So as I was shopping, how was I supposed to know that things like this and this meant that it was $1.50? There was no signs. So because we're friends, I just want to let you guys know that. Next time you're at $1.25, apparently $1.50 store. Yeah, and there was other things in there that had like price stickers, like, you know, the price guns. It said like $1.99, $2.99, and I thought maybe that was from like what company was originally trying to sell them, and then they didn't sell good, so they sold them to the Dollar Tree. And no, that's the prices now. So like everything in the Dollar Tree is different prices. Sorry, that's my rant. I was just real mad about that because they didn't tell me. You know, communicate. Let me know what's up. Anyways, this next item, this next item is going to start at $16. Now, it's not for what you think it is. So here it is, Miss America. So you think it's for this bracelet or Dollar's Tree. You know what I'm saying? It's not. The bracelet's just a throw-in. What you're really bidding on is this gorgeous early presentation box. Okay, so the bracelet, originally when I picked it up, I thought it was sterling, but it's starting to discolor and pit a little. So I don't think it's sterling. I think it's just a really good costume bracelet. I mean, I could be wrong, but it is wearable. Here is one end, and then it has your standard like lobster claw on the end. Here's what it looks like on. But this is really just for decor. I mean, it is coming with it. And it's got the like marquisy in between. See what I'm saying? It's pretty. But this, so I've told you guys this 100,000 times. I love presentation boxes, but normally when I find them, I always ask. They're not for sale. So when they are, I grab them. And this one is a beautiful example. So it says E.D. Whitehouse Jeweler, Norwich, New York. And it is this gorgeous velvet bracelet presentation box. It's a good one. It is old. Here is the back, like faux leather. And here is the interior behind it. This just elevates any like jewelry that you may have. Maybe you have a gorgeous Victorian bracelet that you want to display. This would be great for that. And also look at the detail along the edge. Sorry, there's a little fluff ball along the edge. It's like almost like a zipper. Give you a little close up. Like zipper teeth, gold. And it's just very elegante. I know it's just a box, but trust me. Put these in your Googler. Presentation boxes, they're big money, honey. They big money, honey. And I do collect them. So I know. But it is coming with the bracelet too. So even if you just want to display this bracelet, it is a good little combination. But I love the box. And I'm going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Every time I hold a box, I want to do the pretty woman thing, but I think I've done it enough. I think it's played out. But I love the box. That's a good box. Dusty Moose, you got it. And I'm going to send you a brand new AC unit with that. My gift to you. I'm going to ship it to you. I'm just kidding, Dusty. I really wish I could. But Dusty, did you get your package from last week yet? I'm curious. I'm curious, did you? You're going in for the giveaway. $1.50 tree. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Hey, how's it going? You still hanging in there? We're having fun. We're okay. This next item. Oh, good. Yay. I was hoping you got it and you liked it. Dusty got her 10 stamps and my mom painted her a moose picture. It was so good. So I'm glad you got it. This is going to start. I just realized it was broken just in this moment. Don't you love that? I didn't realize it was broken when I bought it. Because of that, I'm going to start it at $20 because I'm sad. So I have this beautiful vintage glass jewelry casket, and I will show you it is broken right up here. There is a chip. I didn't notice it until right this second. Do you see? It's a small chip, so small that I didn't even notice it, but it's there. But here it is. I love it. This is actually a really large one. It's got that gold gilded exterior in the little feetsies. These are great to display everything. Barbara! I gotta break a note. Barbara. Amundo. Birthday gift. I'm gonna send you a birthday gift, Barbara Amundo. Thank you so much for spending your birthday with us. And I'll do your candle here in just a second. But then you see how the beveled glass is held in with all those tiny teefies. And this one does have its little knob. So you open it, and then inside, you are getting this very large bouquet of vintage millinery flowers. Do you see? And then you are also getting this gorgeous, I don't know, I think this would have just sat on top of a fur, but look at this necklace or collar. Isn't this stunning? So it would just go like this. I imagine you could even wear it nowadays. Oh, that's so pretty. Maybe not with a shirt like this, but look at how pretty this is. So it's got rhinestones and pearls and then little dangly bits right there. And then you can clip it. You can clip it right there to hold. That is gorgeous. That would actually also look great on a mannequin. And then I love those dangly bits. You're also getting this postcard from 1916, and it says, if thoughts were raindrops, 'twould rain every hour, and you would always be caught in the shower. And it is from 1916. And look at how they have the little flowers on there. I've not seen that before. That's beautiful. So you get the jewelry casket, the postcard. I love this. This to me is everything. It's even got dangly bits. Look at that. Look at the front. Would that not look so good on a mannequin? That's beautiful. And then the little vintage millinery flowers. And of course the jewelry casket. But we are going to start the countdown. Oh, and look, there's even rhinestones in the middle of the danglers. Do you see that? That's cool. All right, I'm going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. They did. Where do you go? Where do we go? I just noticed I left one of my numbers blank. So I guess we have 3 buyers picks tonight. Hey, Robin, how are you doing? I hope you're doing better. I hope you got all that stuff figured out. I hate that for you. Robin Watson got it for $44. Thank you so much. All right, who is ready for the birthday girl? Barbara Mundo. I'm gonna light this birthday candle for you. And then I'm gonna sing you happy birthday. And when I'm done, you say blow in the chat and I'll blow out your candle for you. Thank you for celebrating your birthday with me. It means a lot. And I hope you had a great birthday. I wish I could, and I'm gonna send you a birthday present, but I wish I could do more for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Barbara Bundo. Happy birthday to you. Blow her out whenever you're ready, girlfriend. Got it. Happy birthday, Barbara. Thank you so much for spending it with us. And I will be sending you a little something in the mail. So thank you. Thank you for being a... Oh, also Renee Robinson, if you're here, it was your birthday last week and I tried to send you a birthday present, but then I realized I don't have your address. So if you're here, could you send me your address to my email? Just so I can send you your birthday present. You don't have to pay anything, but I didn't have your address to send it to you. So, yeah. If you're here. Okay, this next one is, it's small, but it's mighty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm gonna start it at $8 because at the end of the day, it is just a pillowcase. It's a beautiful pillowcase, but it is just a pillowcase. So starting at $8, look at this pillowcase. Are those socks? They are socks. This is such a pretty pillowcase. It is in really good condition. Look at how they did like the pleating here. And then I'm holding it this way because it's easier to show you the details. Look at all of that beautiful needlework and the flowers. Give you a little close up of how they did those flowers. So beautiful. Isn't that pretty, Katie? And it's just so dainty and feminine. I would put this right in the center of my bed. Like, it is so cottagey, but that color is still so vibrant from being from like the 50s. I know. And then the little lace detailing around the edges. It is the kind of pillowcase that's really simple where it's just open. It's just open at the bottom. And you can see this material is sheer. So sewing on that, I don't know how they didn't pull that apart, because I feel like if I drug a needle through sheer fabric like that, I would ruin it. But they didn't, and it's gorgeous. Renee, did you hear me, dear? I was speaking to you. The pillowcase itself is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, about 18 inches long for the part, not including the lace, by about 11 inches wide, or depending on which way you're putting your pillow. But I love it. I love the colors. I think it's gorgeous. This is my favorite part, the like pleats. But I'm gonna start the countdown. This would also be so cute if you know how to sew, and you got a shirt like this and sewed this on the back. That would be really cute. I need to learn to sew. But I'm gonna start the countdown. Wouldn't that be cute? At 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Thank you, Amy. It's so precious. It's so precious. Sock bid end for Jennifer Graham. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Jennifer Graham for 19. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Number 6. Okay. This is coming from my personal collection. There's just something about it. I know it doesn't like pow you right in the face, but if you look at it, it's very charming. You have to just give it a minute. I'm gonna start this at $14. I have no idea how old it is, but like I said, I've been getting really into like primitive, and I would love to know the history of this, but I just don't know. I don't know anything about it. Look at her. Okay, so she is a completely cardboard and paper mache little doll. Like I said, I don't know a thing about her. I've had her quite some time. I just thought that she was so different. If you like folk art, she is very folk arty. Somebody made her completely from scratch. You can just tell she is homemade. Your ESPN is on. She's completely homemade. She does have her paper mache or paint. I think that's the paint. Started to dip on her nose. So what I think they did was they paper mache'd it and then painted it with acrylic paint, and then over the years the acrylic paint has just started flaking off. But these are like my favorite things to sell, the one-of-a-kinds. Like you could never find another one of her. And I love that. And you can see the paint is chipping on the back too. She is just precious to me. I don't know anything about her or history or what she's wearing, honestly. I don't know. And I don't know how old she is, but I really like her. She is 7 inches by about 2.5 inches. And I think she's really cool. Very sculptural, very primitive, very folky. She would look great in a dome. But I'm going to start the countdown on her at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mid end. Mid end. Roberta, I want to do that to every gift I ever give. Ever again. Do I have your permission? She's yours, Roberta. Do I have your permission? I mean, just think about it. I know I keep talking about it, but imagine giving somebody a gift super special and you do this to the box. Like this is so thoughtful. I love this box. Like, I have an unrational attachment to that box. Going in for the giveaway. Thank you so much. Number 20. Oh, this was so sweet. Honesty's the best policy. Here. Oh, no, I don't. That is next level amazingness. Here at the Withering Cottage, honesty is the best policy. Today, I needed a few more items for my sale. In my brain, I was just not feeling I told you, I wasn't feeling the creative juices. So Handsome Husband came out to my office with me to try to help, like, get me going in a direction to feel something. To feel something. And he put this together. And I had to offer it to you guys because I thought that was so cool. Now I gotta find it. Where'd it go? Here it is. I thought that was so cool that he did that for me and for you. So he put this together. I'm gonna start it at $14. I didn't even help a little bit. So I had this really cool metal bobblehead turtle. It is rusty. It is crusty. It is all the things. It is solid metal. He is solid metal. You can hear. And this is solid metal. And then it has this like little spot here for either a candle or a beaker, not a beaker, a tube, bud vase or something. It didn't have anything with it when I got it. So he put this together. None of this is permanent, but he just made it a little bit more displayed. So he used a clip-on earring. Again, none of this is permanent. So he used this clip-on earring and just clipped it to the front. He was cute. Once he did this, he was like, I need something silver and sparkly. And then he found this and put that on the front. And then he put leaves and moss and this gorgeous peacock feather in there. But like I said, it all comes out. And it is just this little, let me show you, this little vessel. You see? So you could put a candle in there. You could put a little bud vase in there. I have no idea what it originally would have held. Here is the base. I told you it is rusty. But I love that the turtle just bobbles. I think it would look really cute with a glass test tube in it, and you could propagate a plant. That's what I would have liked to have done if I could have waited and then found a test tube. But I couldn't wait, and he bobbles. So unique. I love it. Currently, the rusty snail, aka, it's a rain gauge. Did you Google it? I don't know, but I liked him I saw him at an estate sale and I had to have him. But we are going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bit end. I want to propagate a plant in him, but Handsome Husband helped me out because I was feeling stressed and I had to honor what he did. I had to honor it. Evie McPhee, thank you so much. I can't wait to tell him that you guys liked it. He's such a good man. I am so beyond lucky to have him. Oh, great, Renee. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Now I can send you your birthday present. Number 4. Okay, this is a cool one. Now, I've seen several of these, but I've not seen it in this color combination. Again, when I say that, please note, I'm not saying it's rare. I only have 2 eyeballs. I haven't seen everything. I just haven't seen this one. From what I was able to make from it, it is made by either Rosso or Mosser, or I don't know. But look at this chicken lidded dish. I'm going to start him at $20. Now, he does have one on him, and it is right there. It is right there. Now, it's not sharp, but if you display him this way, you won't even see it. But do you see the like ring of fire? It is this beautiful opalescent clam broth. It's just a really unique color, and you can see the texture of the feathers. Am I pixelated? I don't want to be pixelated. Let me see if I can't fix it. Dang, Elon. I don't know if that's any better or worse. But then here is the chicken top. Tons of texture and detail. Look at that. And you can see how you see right through it. It's very opalescent. Very opalescent and very ring of fiery. I love it. It was very unique to me. The color. The color. But here she is. It's pretty big too. It's 9 by 7 from the longest part, 9 by 7. But isn't that a beautiful rooster? That little feetsies toes. Such a pretty color on him. I'm going to be pixelated again, aren't I? But I'm going to start the countdown on Mr. Rooster Cock-a-doodle-doo here at 15. And there's lots of room for candy. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. While we wait, look at this beautiful new ring I got this weekend from an estate sale. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Let me give you a close-up, because why not? Look at it. Isn't that unique? I love it. No luck, Gnarly? I'm still blurry to you? That is going to... I've got soul. I didn't know you were a rooster girly. You got it. Thank you so much for 29. You got winning for the giveaway. Hey. Number 14. Oh, this one's nice. This one's nice. I think I need a more simplistic background for this one, because the background it's on is very busy, and I don't think it's going to do it justice. So I need this simple one. All right. This next piece is going to start off at $50, okay? And this is an Art Nouveau. It said online that it is an Art Nouveau with limestone pearl. It's like teetering Victorian, but it is marked as Art Nouveau. And it has a real limestone pearl, whatever that is. And it is 10 karat gold. So here it is. It is on a solid 10 karat gold chain as well. I will not be able to show you the marking on the chain because it's so tiny. It's right, the marking on the chain is on this little loop. I can see it with the loop. It does say 10 karat, but I just can't show you that. And then here is that beautiful Art Nouveau pendant. I will show you it up close. It has lots of little details on it. Try to get rid of that glare. So there it is. And then it goes down to this little limestone seed pearl. Let's see, there you go. It is so delicate and so pretty. And then I'll show you the back as well, so you can kind of see the construction of it. Get away, glare. Oh, it flipped back around. There is the... It hates me. It hates me. But it is absolutely beautiful. It definitely is like modeled after the Victorian era. Oh my gosh, this ring light. Hopefully you can get a good look at it. It is so pretty. And the chain itself is a little dainty chain because it is a dainty necklace. It's a 14-inch chain with a 7-inch drop. Like I said, it is 10 karat gold. And here's the size compared to my hand. I'll try to show you one more time. There she is. So pretty. And yeah, I thought it was stunning. It reminds me of the Victorian pieces that would use a little tiny piece of coral, except for this one has a little tiny pearl. And I love the upside down horseshoe, or wishbone. It's not a horseshoe, it's a wishbone. And gold leaves around there. Like, I don't know. You see the little wishbone? I'll try to show you one more time. I'm not doing well tonight. But you see the little wishbone? Right there? There you go. You can see the little wishbone. And then that leaf detailing. Oh, it's so pretty. But I think I've showed this to death, and I'm so sorry. My QVC skills are not that good tonight. But I'm going to start the countdown on it at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. They didn't. We didn't. I had it on this one, but it was just too much. It was just too much. So you couldn't really see it that well on that. Got kind of lost. That is going to Roberta. Thank you so much, Roberta. You got it. Roberta, what would you do, asking for a friend, if I decoupaged your box? What would you do? What would you do? Would you be offended, happy, or not care either way? I just think it's the most amazing thing ever. I'm telling you, I want to do this for like celebrities. Like, send me your gift you want to give somebody and I'll decoupage your box. It's just like the most amazing. I've never seen it done, ever. I've never seen it done anywhere else. Your husband is a genius. Number 13. Okay. So, in the box it's ephemera, or on the outside of the box? Or both? I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this brand, but don't sleep on it if you haven't. This is my favorite mug brand to exist. I love drinking out of them. I love having them. I love finding them. They're very hard to find, and when you do, they can be very expensive. I don't know why, but they're incredible. I'm going to start this at $16. Does anybody here, I'm going to give you like a celebratory blow of this. If any of you guys know, without Googling, who makes this mug? These are some of my favorites. Am I selling my estate sale ring? No way. I love this. Any guesses on who makes this without Googling it? I love it. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Yep, you got it. Nope. Not false graph. It does kind of look like false graph. So this is from Monroe Saltworks. Monroe Saltworks Pottery. They make, to me, one of the best mugs money can buy. They fit beautifully in your hand. They are excellent quality. The pictures on the front are spectacular. I love the subject matter they use. I love the texture that they use. I just absolutely love Monroe Saltworks Pottery. So it is marked on the bottom, MSW, Monroe Saltworks. These are really hard to find in the wild. These have been my favorite mugs for about 10 years, and this is only the second one I've ever found in the wild. But just look at the detail on that. And it's on Pottery. See, Pottery, crazy. And then the inside is of course glazed. And then there is the handle. And then I'm also, just for funsies, including with it this 1940s California Division of Fish and Game license. Because I can't sell you a fish without a fishing and gaming license. I don't want to go to jail. But yeah, my favorite mug maker, Monroe Saltworks mugs. If any of you guys ever find any out antiquing or thrifting, send me a picture and let me know, because they're incredible. And then you're also getting, like I said, it belonged to Samuel Lamp, 1940, California Division of Fish and Game. Do 2 fingers fit in the handle? Yes. Well, when I hold my how do I hold my coffee now? I think I do my bottom 3. And then like rest my thumb, because there's just like little divot there. I think I rest my thumb there, and then my pointer finger just kind of like chills out. You know? But they just feel so good in your hand. I don't know. There's something about this pottery. It's the best. So you get that and this. And I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14. Now I don't know how I hold the mug. 13, 12, 11, 10. Probably like that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Monroe Saltworks. Now, Dusty. Nope. Robin. I will tell you, I'm not selling it, but I will tell you, I paid a pretty penny for this. It was about, I paid $100 for it, but it's worth more than that, but that's what I paid for it. I didn't get it for like super cheap, but I love it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I will let you know if I find another one. Paula Smith, you got it. Thanks so much. I hope to hear if you like drinking from it, if you're going to, because it will change your life. You're going in for the giveaway. I don't think anybody's ever talked about a mug for so long. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is another thing I made. I know you're sick of hearing it, but I've been really into primitives lately. And so I made my own little like primitive thing. So I'll show it to you. I'm going to start it at 18 because I put quite a bit of work into it. Not primitive, folk. I'm into folk. What did I say? Folk art. Okay, so this is an old cigar box. As you can see. I guess it was for Tony's cigars. I don't know. But, or, what is this? Antonio Cleopatra All Havana Leaf. That was the cigars that were in it. So it's this old cigar box. And what I did was I added some pink satin ribbon to it. And a couple buttons. And I also added this on the outside and on the inside to make like a little hinge. And I made this little folk arty doll closet room. It's so cute. Okay, so here's a little rug. It doesn't fit in there. You have to have it. It's supposed to be like if you made a folk art toy for a kid. And this is what they had to play with in like the olden days. I don't know, I just made it up. I thought it was cute. So here's a little rug I'd be including. And it would just go like here, you know, in front of their closet. And then I ran a metal wire through the back and hung up all these little vintage doll clothes. So they're all on metal hangers. They're on these little tiny metal hangers. And I just picked out my favorite vintage doll clothes that I had, like this little jacket, this little red polka dotted dress. I don't know that they'll really fit your doll, but I just thought it was cute. This little outfit here. And this little jacket. And then this little jacket. So I hung all those up. And then down here on the bottom, I'm gonna put it down real quick. I tucked in there this little chair. And it's got foxing, it's got discoloration, it is not perfect. It's old. And look at this little doll I found. She's made out of wool, I think, spun cotton and wool. She's not like the doll whose room it is, you know? She's just like the doll's doll hanging there. And then there's a little ottoman. So it's not meant to, like, these aren't meant to stay in there. Theoretically, it would be like a little play set for a child, right? So this would be like here, footstool and rug over there, and they would just have this as like a little room. But to put it up and like travel, this goes here. Move the clothes. And then the ottoman fits perfectly beside it. And then the rug I just kind of tossed in there. And now it doesn't shut all the way with the chair in it. So that's why I made this to tie it shut so they'll stay. But if you take the little chair and the little ottoman out, it does shut. But I couldn't not have the ottoman and the chair. And I love this doll. Like, she's so cool. I don't know anything about her. She definitely looks older. I just don't know anything about her. I thought she went with the whole folk art and like cigar box thing. So just a little folk art doll room. So cute. And all the, like I said, all the little hangers are wire. They're metal hangers in the rug. But anyways, I'm going to start the countdown. Let me tie it up at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. So cute. I would love to play with that as a child. That would have been my jam-a-llama. You know what I mean? Sprocket would have loved that. Roberta, thank you so much. And thank you, Robin. Roberta. 455. Thank you so much. Camel bid end. Thank you, redheaded kitty cat, for your camelbacks. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Who bought? Hang on. I have to look something up. Last week, there's no pressure though. No pressure, but Leslie Clark. Last week, you bought a lace-lidded dish, and you're not going to believe what I got this week. It's perfection. So this is going to start at $24 because honestly, it's magnificent. And I don't want to let go of it. That's why. But, so I sold that lace-lidded dish. Now I have this. Now, do you remember last week I was saying that that lace-lidded dish really reminded me of like French? Like, it seemed French to me, but I couldn't say for certain. Well, it looked identical to this. And then look on the back of this. It says, made in France. I'm a genius. But it's my favorite color, Band-Aid pink, okay? Look at the exterior. It is so incredible. And this lace is almost like bullion. It's like metallic-y. It's really hard to explain. But this is a French hanky box. Look at on the front the lace detailing. This is lace. This is lace. That's lace. This whole thing is lace. And then all the way around it is millinery flowers. I'm telling you, there's just nothing better than French antiques. And look at the millinery flower trim around the outside. It's incredible. And then, get this, it's a hanky box. So what's inside of it? Hankies. It came like that. Can you believe it? So you're going to get, let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to be gentle. I want to be gentle. 5. I like this one with the stars. 6. 7. 8. This one has a spot on it. 9. Oh my gosh, how many are in here? 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. 15 on the money. But the box, let me show you the interior of the box real quick. It's perfect. Look at that. French hanky box. Are you kidding me? It's stunning. Look at that. Look at the flowers. 2025 could never. Could never. Oh, I love it. I love it. But I'm going to start the countdown on it. It's so pretty. 15, 14, 13, 12, and it's big too. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Loves it. Oh, and the texture. I'm telling you, this is a good one. Hi, Janet. How you doing, dear? Bid end. Janet Green, you got it. Thank you, Janet. You're going in for the giveaway. Have any of you, this is totally random. This is how my brain works, so I'm just being honest. Have any of y'all ever done like cold plunges? And if you have, did it work for you? I'm contemplating cold plunges, but I want to see what you think. 16. Oh, I originally bought these for me, but then I remembered I don't really wear earrings. But I'd never seen a pair like this, and they're stunning. They're so pretty. Me too, Janet. I really am. Oh my gosh, I am. These are so stunning. I did pay up for these because I bought them for me, but that's not your fault. That's my fault. I'm going to start them at $18. That's still less than I paid, but they're amazing. So I have these. I know these are a hit or miss. Like, some people don't like them, but some people do. Hey, girl, hey. These are made out of Morpho butterfly wings. So these are real butterfly wings, and the colors are so incredibly vibrant, and they color shift. It's like nature's Aurora Borealis. It's like, do you see there? I'm trying to catch it for you so you can see that color shift. There is the blue a little bit. There you go. So they're butterfly wings. I'll show you a little close-up of the fronts, and then I'll show you a close-up of the backs, because I think the backs are just as pretty as the fronts. Now, I don't think the parts that actually go into your ear are sterling silver, but I do think the part that surrounds the butterfly wings are. But let me give you a close-up so you can see that color. So there's the color. Do you see the color shift when they turn? I'll try to shake them a little. There you go. When they turn, see how they change color? So they're made out of real butterfly wings. They're so pretty. Oh my goodness. They're definitely handmade. And then on the back, you can just see like the plainness of under the wings. Because I want you to see the entirety thing. Don't flip on me. There is the back side of the wings. See how much more plain? So there's the back side. And look at how well they're constructed. You see the crimping around the glass? They are glass. And then here's the front. So they're not plastic. They're glass. And then there's the front. So pretty. Oh, okay, Lisa. Thank you for letting me know. Maybe I won't be doing cold plunges. It was just a thought. It was just a thought. Well, I'm going to start the countdown on these. I think they're so pretty. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Did end. I hope y'all could really see that color shift on them because it's incredible. It's magical, actually. Magile. Look, they're like practically glowing in the dark back there. Do you see that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Flamingo bid end. Robin Watson. Thank you so much, Robin. You got it. Well, you got them. You get the pair, not just one. Could you imagine? You're bidding on one earring. You can choose to take both if you want. Okay, I have this little situation here. Let me be ever so delicate. Now, mostly, I mean, obviously I'm selling it all. I'm selling it all. But there's one part of this in particular that I like more than the rest. So I'm going to start this at $20. $20. And you are getting this little teacup and saucer with this display and spoon. So my favorite parts of this is the display and the spoon. I like the cup and saucer, but I just kind of got them so that you could see how it is. I mean, they're coming with, but I just wanted something to include with this display, but I love the display itself. Okay, so I'm gonna deconstruct it in a moment just so you can see how everything works and what all you're getting. So the first thing, the creme de la creme, I think, is this stand. It's amazing. Do you see the fish right here? Look at this. Is that not incredible? I've never seen one like this. And then look at the back, the detail of this. It's so cool. I love this teacup and saucer display. So this is like my favorite part of the lot. Then you're getting this little spoon. I thought this was cool because it is gold and silver. Thank you, Robin. I'm not sure what's on it. But it matched the gold on the thing. So the spoon just fits in the front. Again, you can put any spoon as long as it's a skinny one there if you want. But I love them. Fish, oh my gosh. And this is from Rosina. Fine bone china, handmade in England. So it is English china. I did really like the colors. It is like a teacup sleigh. And then I like too on the inside of the cup, there's a little detail to like cheer you up when you're sipping it. You know what I mean? Like that's cute. And I also really liked the shape of this teacup. The like petaled pedestal. You see what I'm saying? Just a beautiful little teacup. Good condition, no chips or cracks. And it does have gold around the lip and gold on top of the handle. And then here, here is the saucer. Now this one says Gail, Chris, and Phil. A little bit of provenance. Don't know who they are, but there they are. The platform, that's a better way to say it, Vintage Rose. Thank you so much. So like I said, you can trade it out for your favorite cup and saucer. these are just what I'm including with it. So I love this. And then there is your saucer. And there is your teacup. So pretty. I know, isn't it fancy? I love the fish. But I am going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14. You could also put like a little succulent in here. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, too much, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. This would also be a nice gift. You put some tea in there, some sugar packets, wrap it up in a basket with some stuff, and then do the cellophane. That'd be an elegante gift. Elegante gift. I do declare. Robin Watson. She did it. Robin Watson for 31. Thank you so much, Robin Watson. I appreciate you. Wait, where is it? Yay. Number 5. This is doll head flower on my paper, and my brain isn't understanding what that means. What do I have this doll head flower? I remember. I got crafty again. Who lets me get crafty? You know, y'all really shouldn't let me craft, because then I come up with stuff like this. Okay, so do you guys remember earlier when I sold this? Do you see? I love the hand. I had one and would do rude or nice hand signals. There you go. Earlier when I sold this jewelry casket, do you remember this? This was in there. Well, I had another one of these. And what does this remind you of? Anything in particular? Does this remind any of you of anything? No need to be quiet now. Well, it reminded me of cauliflower. It's not. They're little millinery flowers. But you know what else reminded me of cauliflower? These antique frozen Charlotte heads. This is going to start at $14. So I made this little bouquet, essentially. This is a glass little basket. I liked the colors of this. It's like an airbrushed sagey green blue. Okay, and then I took a bouquet of those old millinery flowers, just that exact same bouquet. And then inside, I tucked I had 3 broken frozen Charlotte heads. Believe it or not, you find the heads more than you find them complete, which makes sense because they're like porcelain toys. So I had 3 broken frozen Charlotte heads, or frozen Alice, I guess, because they're not painted, so they don't have any color. They're blanks. They didn't have yellow or blonde or brown hair. They were just unpainted blanks. So they're in there, and it's like a little bouquet of flowers and heads. And I liked it because from far away, you don't really know what's going on. So if you're a secret weirdo, not a blatant one like me, you can have this on your shelf and nobody would think it was weird. And then when you got up close, you'd be like, oh, yeah, those are doll heads in there. And then you could have your little weird moment. Be like me. But you could be mainstream when people are around, you know? But I thought it was cute, and they are in there. They're not coming out. It's in there. I made it. It's an assemblage. And this would be cool if you had another doll holding a basket full of doll heads. What is that? Not conception. That's not the word I was looking for. Inception. Not conception. But we are going to start the countdown on this. It is small, by the way. It goes this way. It's about 3.5 inches by 4 inches. Just a tiny little bouquet. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Doll head bouquet. Maybe, you know, if I could get married again to my same husband, on my wedding day, I should throw doll heads down the aisle instead of flower petals. That would suit me. Christine, you got them. Thank you so much. Could you imagine just chunking doll heads? It'd be very on brand for me, though. It would be. And y'all could keep them. I'd invite all of you to my wedding. And then you could keep the doll heads that you pick up off the floor. You're welcome. Christine, I just pulled buyer picks too. Oh, thank you. I'll make a note that you are resending your info. Resending info. Do you want to do the buyer's pick, Christine? Christine, 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 Christine. What you got for me? Creepy. Well, I just sold a doll head bouquet. What else do I have that's creepy? I'm running low on stuff. Let me see what I can conjure up. Creepy. Oh, I mean, I have this. But I don't quite remember. I don't quite remember what it is, but I know it's something. Oh, dang. I don't know, Christine. I can try this. Hang on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Christine, 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 Christine. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Christine. Oh, I know what this is. Goes for that much? Great. Googly moogly. What did I miss? Did she change her mind? What did she say? So Christine, are you telling me to pull something creepy? I'm just clarifying. Something creepy? I figure if I bring the children back, nobody will want the children. And although the children are creepy, they can be quite pricey. Something creepy. Okay. Do you like creepy dolls, Christine? Were you here last week? Or you wanting the creepy dolls? I have them. I have them. We all met them last week. They probably want to go home with you. No dolls. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now listen. I know that this is probably not the place to offer this because from my quick boobity boop boop, this is pretty collectible and pretty expensive. I saw things from all over the board, price-wise. And if I remember, I paid up for this. So, don't kill me, but I'm going to start this at $100. That's crazy. I never start things that high, but that's why I've held on to this for forever. But just so you guys know I'm not being ridiculous, I usually don't like to talk about prices. I see one out of stock without diving deep. I see one out of stock for $5.80. The other ones are like on bidding auction websites that I can't exactly like go click on. So I don't know. But this is an probably early 1900s, maybe late 1800s. Blood transfusion kit. Is that creepy? It's gonna be hard to show you because there are some delicate things in here. So here it is. It's a early 1900s blood transfusion kit. Anybody ever sold one of these on YouTube? Probably not. So there is several things to talk about that's in here. So first of all, we love the case. It is this gorgeous wooden case, okay? And then you open it, and there's all these accoutrements. You see all the accoutrements? Let's break it down. We have this. It is a glass accoutrement. This is the syringe, I reckon. This is a syringe, okay? Then you're like, wait, where's the needles? Okay, let me show you. We've got two. Whoop, nope. Come here. Come here. Come out. I'm doing so good tonight. I know, you're just all like, wow, how's she do it? Okay, here are all the needles, and the needles are all there. Every little section has a needle. Okay, look at how long this needle is. You want that inside you? No, thank you. Hard pass. So these would screw onto the tips of the syringes. That's giving me hyperventilating problems right there. No, thank you. And then we've got this fat boy. This one's not long, but she's thick. Look at that. I wouldn't want that one either. All right. So we have that one. These are all needles, okay? And they just fit in this box right here. Okay, put that back. Then we have this syringe is glass. This is glass. The center part is glass, and this part is glass, obviously. Look at that. That's serious. And it is a Vim scannel syringe for blood transfusions. How cool is that? So you've got that. And each thing has its own little compartments. How fun. Then there's this. I don't know what that's for, but that's terrifying. Okay, that's in there. Then we have another syringe. This one moves a little more freely. Also blood transfusion syringe. Then we've got these. This was something. I don't know what that is. And then this has been dry rotted because it might have been for blood pressure. And then we've got this thing. I don't know. She said creepy. I'm just trying to please her. I'm just trying to please Christine. I didn't pick it. Christine picked it. But it seems to be pretty darn complete. It'd be great for Halloween. And you could put Halloween stuff in these little cubbies on the top during Halloween time. So there you go. There's your early 19th century blood transfusion kit. And thank you, Janet. I try. I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14. Like I said, I think it has everything. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You know, I forgot I had this until today. I found it today. Does that mean I have a problem if I just forgot I had a blood transfusion kit? That probably means I have a problem. Oh, and then, yeah, this one. We forgot about this syringe. Vampire bid end. I love that. We started with cherries. We ended on vampires. Dusty, you got it. I am so glad it found a good home. Now, Dusty, I do not recommend using it on anyone, okay? That's just my suggestion to you. But who am I? Who am I? Blood transfusion. Never sold that before. I have sold blood letters, but not blood transfusioners. Yeah, interesting. Number 1, oh yay. We haven't had some of these in quite some long time. Where's Tippy Winks? Tippy. These are some of my all-time favorite ones that she does because we all know I love a good neutral. The Rusty Snail has graced us with the presence of her ephemera packets, and I've got neutrals. These are going to start as choice, starting at $35, and we've got they say antique and vintage neutrals for junk journaling, scrapbooking, 150 plus pieces. So here's your first option. So this is a choice. So you're bidding on one, and then you get to pick if you want number 1 or number 2 or both. So if you are new, these are made by one of my favorite humans in the world, Rachel at the Rusty Snail. There is a video on my YouTube channel back when I filmed videos of me inside her ephemera factory and how much time and effort goes into these packs. So you can see how long it takes her to collect all of these pieces, cut them, preserve them, put them all together. Look at all of the neutral ribbon as well. And then she even added her little snail charm to the top. But yeah, there's going to be over 150 authentically vintage or antique ephemera items in here. No reproductions. With the exception of she does use like vintage paper to do these cutouts. But it is still vintage paper. Is that a little, look at the little snail. There's the little snail. So this is pack number 1. It is all neutrals. Love it, love it, love it. Sepia tone-ish. And then this is pack number 2. And like, I don't know if you guys, okay, so here's the cuts. But look at all the little, okay, so here's a little baggie full of like a key and some beautiful charms and like a necklace. And then here's another baggie with some other little pieces. Look how cute this is. She took that little envelope inside another little envelope with a stamp. And then up here, I saw this old hair clip. There's feathers. There's these great tickets, buttons. And then these are thick, right? So just what you're seeing isn't all there is. It's very deep. Look at the spine to this old book. Photos, die cuts, cards, stamps, just all the things that are great. Look, she even included like little pieces of measuring tape. So good. So good. I love these. Boom. I'll never get sick of these a day in my life. This one has a butterfly on the back. And this one has a, well, I don't know what that is. But it's pretty. All right. So there are your options. This is number 1. And this is number 2. And we are going to start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, they're heavy, 3, 2, and 1 bid end. This is a lot of original ephemera. Holy cow. That's heavy. Yeah. I dropped my number. Baby, I got your number. I dropped my number again, and my pen this time. Get it together. Sorry, it's my first live. Who are you? Janie Litterick, Living Skies Vintage and Create. How are you? Hi, I'm Ariana. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Lord, I almost did it. I almost messed up. I did it. Robin Watson, you get first pick. Hi, Jean. Which one would you like? Number 1 or number 2? You choose. Number 1 or number 2? You choose. And then it's going to go to Laura Orton. I will say number 1 seems a little fatter at the bottom. But number 2 has that cool mini envelope inside of an envelope. Clock face. Ah, got it. Number 2. You got it. I gotta find it. Number 2. Thank you so much, Robin. I appreciate that. And thank you, Rachel. You're the best. You're so talented. It makes me sick. But I love you. Laura Orton. Laura Orton. Hi, Heather. How are you? Would you like this one? You can say, heck no. I wanted the other one with the clock face. I didn't realize how like burnt I look. I went kayaking this weekend and I've never tipped over my kayak ever. And there was this like little part you had to get through. It was real skinny. On your left there was a rock and on your right was a tree that had fallen down like this. And I just clipped the tree and my kayak went parallel with the tree. Like I was going through and I just clipped the front of it, and because of the current it made my kayak go sideways and it flipped me over and I got stuck under my kayak for a minute and I almost lost my shoes. And it was scary, and because of the current I couldn't move my kayak back over. It took me a long time. Why am I still holding this? But I was fine, but it was scary. I did hurt my foot. What were we doing? Laura Orton, you got it. But needless to say, I got burnt because I was soaking wet and it washed off all my sunscreen. Laura Orton for 42. Thank you so much. But it was fun. Well, of course not, Mom. I didn't want you to worry. I wanted you to worry when I'm live in front of all my friends, so you couldn't yell at me. See? I'm smart. All right, this next item, I love this. I'm going to start this at $18 just because I think it's super cool. I didn't look it up. I price things by their coolness. I have this duck bill paperweight. It was fun because we're always so busy. I don't tend to like go out as much in the summer because I'm so busy. So it was nice just to make time to do something outside as a family. I am going to include these 4 photos. I just thought they really brought out the color of the paperweight. I'm frozen. I don't want to be frozen. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Am I still frozen? Am I? Fine for you? Okay, we'll keep trying. All right, so it is this brass duck head paperweight. At first, when I found it at the estate sale, I thought it was going to be one of those ones that you hang on the wall, but it doesn't have the little hole. Okay, I'm sorry, Heather. Mom, go ahead and yell at me. I'll take a break from what I'm doing. Go ahead. I'm just kidding. I thought it was going to be one of those ones where you hang from a wall, but you don't. It's just a table paperweight, and you use the bill to clip things. So the pictures I'm including is this picture postcard. This picture, I just thought that was so, like, I don't know. Like, that was my previous life, I'm pretty sure. And then these two little cuties, it says school days on it. So cute. I thought the colors went well with the brass duck. And then eventually I want to find, they make ones like this with glass eyes. That is like top 5 of my holy grail want to find items, is one of these with the glass eyes. I saw it on Antiques Road Trip one time and I want one so bad now. But this one does not have the glass eyes, but still. Long beak. It is a clip. Now, I imagine if you wanted to take like one of those command strips and put it on the back and put it on your wall that way to hold ephemera, you could. But as of right now, it doesn't have a way to... With glass eyes, Katie? Stop it. Stop it right now. Can I have it? Can I have it, though? I'm just kidding. But this was the closest I ever found to it, so I had to grab it. Very cool. I like the patina on it. And it's just a little different. And you're getting the pictures. But it is meant to just hold your stuff like that. But again, put a command strip on it. Hang it on your wall. I don't know. Whatever you want. But I'm going to start. You could put a chain on it and wear it as a necklace. Don't do that. It's too big. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, not bad actually, 2, and 1, bit end. She's in my state, and I've never found one. Bit end. You got it, Katie. Now you have 2. And I have none. And I'm sad. You got it. Katie, if you want to come by tomorrow, I'll be here. I'll be here. You can ship with me. You got it. Thank you so much. I put you in the gift. That rolled off my table like a meatball. My number fell off of the table. It rolled right onto the floor. There we go. Here I am. But seriously, KT, if you want to come over tomorrow, let me know. I will be here. You have to go to Alabama for anything fun? Oh, for your booth? Okay. This one has been a long time coming. Hi, Heather. I am from Saskatchewan. Wow. Well, thank you for being here. On top of spaghetti. Okay. I got this box maybe a year ago. I don't even remember at this point. When I got this box, it was empty. I have been trying to fill this box for over a year now. So y'all better like it. I'm just kidding. For my OCD's sake, I really needed to complete this. And I finally did. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. I think it's pretty awesome. And it did take me over a year to put together. So because of that, I'm going to start it at $35. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. So this is a box and it says Thimbles by Molly Stark. Durable finish. So Thimbles, Molly Stark, durable finish. Now, like what I said. I don't know how old this box is. Probably pretty old. It looks like an old box. But like I said. Oh, here's the side. Molly Stark durable finish thimbles, 3 dozen, size 8 to 12 inches. Now, if you're a sewer, you might would like this. But like I said, it took me about a year. But I filled it with thimbles. Every little spot has a thimble in it. And I found each of these thimbles at a different place. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, is that on here? 3 dozen, 12, 24, 36. I had to go to 36 places to find these thimbles, because not at one did I find more than one. And then when you're looking for them, you're not going to pay $5 a thimble when you have to buy this many thimbles. Do you know what I mean? So this was a labor of love. Let me show you some of the thimbles. This one is really super cool. I don't know if you can see. Let me show you. This one, I don't know where it's from. It looks possibly like Indian to me. Tibetan, possibly. I'm not sure. So that one's cool. So is this one. This one, I think, is Mexican silver. Possibly. Ooh, I like this one. This one's really old. Look at this. This one's fascinating. This one may be sterling. It looks sterling. Yeah, this one right here is sterling, and it's got birds on it. Do you see the little, let me try to show you. See the little birds on it? And this one is sterling, silver. See the birds flying? That one's really cool. And then we've got this one. This one's got beautiful detailing around the outside. I'm from Georgia, the Bodunk specifically. But I was born and raised in Illinois. Ah, look at this one. This one's really old, too. This one's really old. But anyways, you do get 36 thimbles in the original, early 1900s probably, thimbles box. But I'm going to start the countdown. I can see Dusty in at 35. Thank you so much. But we are going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. That's a lot of thimbles. Hey, Rosie Clover. Hi, Lynn Fogel. How's it hanging? How is it hanging? Rosie Clover got it in the end. Thank you so much. And thank you, Dusty. And thank you, Lynn. Oh, Lynn, I just said hi to you. You weren't trying to get the thimbles. Rosie Clover, you got it. I ain't seen you in a while. Number 7, Mom's Minute. So, Tiny Human had a friend come over this weekend and spend the night. It's probably why I'm so exhausted, honestly. And they were out here playing while in my office while I was doing my lineup and everything. Excuse me. And they wanted to pick Mom's Minute. So they went through Mom's Minutes things and they picked these out. I know it's not October, but it's actually coming up pretty darn close, believe it or not. So these are going to start at $10 choice. And these are my mom's little hand-painted pumpkin gourds on wooden spools. And this beautiful pink and blue chiffon ribbon. They are their choice, so you're bidding on one and you get to choose. So here's the first one. I love this ribbon. I actually bought some of this ribbon off Amazon and I was extremely disappointed. I got scammed. I feel like I got scammed. 4.5 inches tall. 4.5 inches tall. So here is the blue one. And these are real miniature gourds. And then here is the pink one. I love that she used pink and blue and not necessarily like traditional fall colors. because I like that. I like that. They're really cute. This one is a little like not as bright orange as this one, but cute nonetheless. But yeah, the girls wanted me to do these because they thought they were fun. So if you have grandchildren around the ages of 8, they will think these are cool. But I'm going to start the countdown at, oh, and they do have little holes in the spool, so I bet you could display these on receipt spikes too. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid in. William, that surprises me for you being such a big Christmas collector. I'm surprised you don't like Halloween stuff. Why am I putting these back? I don't know. It's my first time. It's my first day. Okay, it's my first day. Nikki. Punky, 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 punky. Sharon Olson, thank you so much. You get first choice at 19. Would you like, we'll keep it simple, pink or blue? Pink or blue? Which one would you like? But yeah, I didn't realize, I thought I was going to get a lot more ribbon. And no, very small. Blue, please. You got it. Blue. Sharon Olson is the best for 19. Would MJ Bear like the pink for 18? There you go, Debbie. Absolutely. You got it. Thank you, MJ. I really appreciate you. MJ is the best at 18. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Sharon. You guys are great. You're both in for the giveaway. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. So I picked buy or pick. I picked buy or pick. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these out of here. I'm going to put these in here. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to draw those two. Sharon, you're going to be number 6. MJ, you're going to be number 7. There's nothing in my box. Sharon Olson. Would you like to play a game? Sharon Olson. Do you want to do a buyer's pick? Nikki does, you hear? Sharon Olson, all you have to do, my dear, if you want to play, is give me a suggestion of an item you'd like for me to go scour my hoard for and bring back and offer to the friends. You can say anything, I just ask that you keep it vague so that I do not fail in my endeavors. Give me some wiggle room, you know? Magical bird nest, you know? That was one time. My sister recommended. That was difficult, but we did it. But we did it. What's tonight gonna be? I'm gonna try to channel my inner Sharon Olson. I think she's gonna say, let me write it down before I look. This is what I think she's gonna say. I'm using my inner thoughts. Did she say? I wrote it down already. I have it here. I wrote it on the back of my $1.50 bat tree topper. Let's see if I'm right. I wasn't right. I won't even show you. Because I wasn't right. Something ephemera. Something ephemera. What's it gonna be? There's always so much to choose from in Ephemera, and it always stresses me out. Like, I have so many books over here, but I never know when's the right time to offer them. I don't know what I'm doing. Do these. I want to do these. I just okay. I got these from the one and only Rusty Snail. Now, she gave these to me because she didn't want to cut them up for ephemera packets because they're too good. These could be framed. Instead of selling them individually, I'm going to sell it as the lot, okay? But you do get a lot. They are from old magazines, like early 1900s magazines, and these would look incredible framed. If you're someone who has an antique booth, I would frame these, get some frames from thrift stores, frame them, and they would sell really well. So I don't know how many are in here. We'll count as we go, I guess. But they're so good. I'm going to start the lot off at $24 because you get a lot of them. The lot at $24. So here's the first one. How good is this for Halloween? It's not specifically Halloween, but it says, eventually gold medal flower. Why not now? That is so good for Halloween. And then this one is actually double-sided, so technically you get both. And this is copyright 1917. So then here is the serial ad. And these are all pretty big. They're all about the same size. So that is the serial ad, and then that is the flower ad. So good. And look at this. This is for Nabisco sugar wafers. Gosh, these were so good. The advertisements. This is from 1904. 1904. Look at that. For Nabisco sugar wafers. Like a sweet memory from the luxurious courts of old come Nabisco sugar wafers. I won't read the whole thing, but. And then there are some really cool advertisements on the back as well. But that is stunning. That is beautiful. Okie dokie. And then you're going to get this one, Miss Taylor or Mr. Taylor's Great Mammy picture is in there. And then on the back is the editorial page. And then we have another, we have Children Love Ralston Wheat Food. And then it says National Highway Cars on the back. This one is one of my favorites. I love the coloring of it. This one is from 1920. And it says, the flavor that first made peanut butter popular. Beech nut. Look at her. Look at her hat. I want that hat. It's got like confetti in it. And then on the back of it, it says, it's for Wesson oil for salads and cooking, a pure, rich vegetable fat. That's great too. That'd be a hard one to pick aside. Okay. Then you have Adam's Pure Chewing Gum. That is a great graphic. This one's from 1918. And again, it has great advertisements on the back. This one is beautiful. Look at this. Face powder, John Tell. Look at this face powder ad. So Art Deco. And then on the back, it's syrup. But that is beautiful. Look at that bird. Wow, wow, wow. All right, I love these two a lot. Look, you've got Valentine's Day. So this is Milady Valentine. And then on the back you have old brick houses. But I love her, Milady Valentine. Did she really? Oh, that would have been cool to put together. And then this one is for like a 4th of July. Because you see her dress is like a flag. And then under things to buy on the back. Imagine that framed. And this one's from February 1921. Okay, this one was the one I was looking for earlier. This one is not included because this one was mine. I just knew I had to take it out of the thing. That one is mine. And then we have this one, Overland. The 4-door sedan with 3-point suspension. 1920 on this one. And then you've got Clorox toothpaste. Did y'all know Clorox made toothpaste? Do you think it had bleach in it? That's interesting. December 1919. Clorox toothpaste. Interesting. And then last but not least, we have Ivory Soap Flakes. Ivory Soap Flakes. And then there's the back Cadillac. So overall you get 1, and they're in pretty good condition. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 12 of them. So you have the potential to make 12 amazing pieces of art. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pretend. That reminds me of Tiny Human when she was a baby. She was a baby. Boop, boop, boop. Bleach your teeth, children. No, don't do that. Why did I just say that? I don't want you to do that. Don't do that. Don't bleach your teeth, children. That was a fun lot. But Rachel's also the best. We all know this. We all know this. Is that bacon? I love bacon. Janet Green, you got them. Thank you so much. Janet Green, $4.50. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We got 3 left. Oh my gosh, Janet Green, how funny. So number 3 is not usually buyer's pick, but number 3 on my paper, I kid you not, is blank. Because I messed up and then I whited it out and I was supposed to find another item and I never did. So that's blank. So in order to correct that, we're gonna do one more buyer's pick. I'm sorry, last one, I swear. While we wait for her answer, I want to show you guys the one that Rachel literally said this was for me, so don't be mad. Look at this Ivory soap ad with the Beatles. This is for my soap bathroom. I'm gonna frame it. Anthropomorphic bugs, my favorite. So this is the one that was for me in that lot. I swear it was. She gave it to me. So that one's mine. So I had to take it out. I'm gonna frame it. It's going in my bathroom. Going in my bathroom. So Janet Green, just let me know what you're thinking. Antique jewelry? I didn't mean to tease, Janie. I mean, I very rarely be keeping things for myself, but that was a gift from one of my favoriteest people. Antique jewelry, that's a tough one because antique jewelry can be expensive. Let me see what antique jewelry I currently have. I'm going to take my loop too because I don't always know what stuff is. So let me clarify. Gosh, see, the problem is with antique jewelry, I want to give you guys a good deal, but also, antique jewelry can be expensive. It can be expensive. I mean, I guess I can do this one. Okay. I am going to do this one. Now, okay, so what do tiny humans friends think of my amazing decor? I will tell you that. Is that a deer or lamb in the background? That's a deer. That's Bambi. Just Bambi. See Bambi? That's Bambi. That's Bambi. This is my little withering weirdo. Oh! This is my hedgehog. He's pretty cool. That's Big Bunny. That's Baby Bunny. That's Flat Bunny. That's Fuzzy Bunny. That's all my friends. It's so funny. It's like they talk to each other. Anytime somebody comes over to my house, they always say, without fail, that it's like a museum. Ask anybody that's been to my house. They always say that. Every time. And then if they go, like, we go somewhere together and they're telling somebody about my house, they're like, it's a museum. It's like a museum. That's what they always say. Your house is like a museum. Kids and adults alike. They always say that. I didn't decorate it that way. I didn't mean to, I mean. Oh, don't forget, if you purchase from the Withering Cottage, you get a stamp on your loyalty card. Yeesh. Don't you put any more ceramic heads up there for me to covet. Are you talking about those egg cups? Those were great. Is that what you're talking about? A museum you can play in, exactly. Okay, let's get back on task, shall we? I did not look this up, but I have a feeling it is expensive. But I will never charge my friends full price because if I wanted full price, I'd sell on a full price platform. I love you guys and I'm here for you. So I think with that being said, without me looking this up because it's buyer's pick and I haven't researched it, I think $50 is a good start price on this piece because it is 10 karat gold. No, the angel. Oh, yeah. But you got that. Didn't you end up getting that? You ended up getting that. So this is marked 10 karat gold. So I don't know if I don't know how high the value would go up on this, but this is definitely an antique Cameo pin. It is also made to where you can wear it as a pendant. So this little hoop here does bend down so that as you're wearing it as a brooch, it will not get in the way. And I will hold this up and you guys can put it in your Googler if you want real quick. And do your own bloopity bloop bloop. Because like I said, I didn't look it up because that's the fun of a buyer's pick. You never know what you're gonna get. But it is 10 karat gold around in the bar and that little clasp part. I will show you a close-up of the Cameo. Here is the Cameo. I do believe that it's carved out of shell, especially since it's set in 10 karat. I don't think it's like resin or anything like that. And then there is the twisted gold around the outside. And then here is the back. And this one is such fine quality that it actually has a lock on the closure. So there is the lock. And then right there on the back of the lock is where it says 10 karat. So right there it says 10 karat, 10K. And then to lock it, there's this little part here that you pull and push to lock and unlock. And then again, you can wear it as a little pendant. It is 1.5 inches by 1 inch. 1.5 inches by 1 inch for this beautiful cameo. And then I'll show you the back as well. It does have a little dirt back there. But because I didn't clean it because I wasn't expecting to sell it tonight. But it does look like shell. And there's the front. There is the front. But there she is. Beautiful 10 karat gold cameo. Cameo, cameo, cameo. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13. Does it look like my head? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. In the factory in Venice, and it was 10 karat. Whoa. I'll tell you, we only have 2 more items, so I want to tell you one more story. That goes to Vintage Rose. Thank you so much, Vintage Rose. I want to show you guys, sorry, this is like my time to also talk to my friends. So I know you guys are like here for a sale, but also I just want to talk to you sometimes. I got this. You're not going to believe this. I got this at an antique mall. And I cannot remember what I paid for it, but I know that it was not enough. I know that. They didn't know what they had. This is signed, and it is marked 14 karat. 14 karat Italy on the back. And it's signed. I'm not selling this, okay? But it's 14 karat, and it's marked Italy, and it's signed by an artist. I don't know anything about it. So if any of you know anything about it, let me know. But look, this is probably the most amazing cameo I've ever found. And I've just hoarded it. I'm hoarding it for a long time. Look at the size of this. And it is marked 14 karat right there. This is 14 karat Italy. And then it has an artist's signature carved into the shell. And then her necklace has a little diamond in it. It's a real diamond. And then she has a pearl earring and then pearls down here. Is that not incredible? I have no idea who makes it. I can't quite, it looks like the signature starts with an S. But that is my craziest find. This is one of like my best finds of all time, I think. Even though I don't know what it's worth. It's just incredible. So I need to research that, but I love it. All right, we've got 2 more items left. How sad. All right, my Tiny Humans friend actually put this one together. I was really proud of her. I talked him through like how I do things, and then she put this together. She's 8. I was very impressed. I'm gonna start this at $14. So this is a little holy water font. So this would go by your front door and you would put holy water in, and then you would, I'm sorry, I don't know the proper terminology, but you would put the holy water on you to bless your home and yourself, I guess. And then it says, God bless our home. Oh my gosh, God bless our home. And then inside of it is this little, to bless yourself, yes. This little crucifix. Now I don't know anything about it. It is a sign the cross. Thank you. It is this gold crucifix with a little stone in the middle, and it does come with a chain. It does come with the chain, so that is included. The chain is 16 inches with an 8-inch drop. So that is the crucifix that is coming with it. There's a little close-up of it. And then in the holy water font is this little Victorian die cut of what looks, the vibe was Bible, right? With flowers on top, and then it says forget me not on this side of the book. And this is a Victorian die cut. It is a very old one. Very good condition. And then also there is just a little doily tucked down in there to give it some height. And then there is the font. And there's no maker's mark on this. I didn't look it up. It does look like it could be, it's probably Japan, but it is giving like global vibes, but I don't think it is. I think it's just probably Japan. She has a little halo and a place on her back where you can hang her. Absolutely adorable and really good condition. No chips or cracks or anything on her. But really sweet little holy water font. So you put that back in, add the little Victorian ephemera, and then you add the crucifix. And there is the little lot. A little lot. But I'm gonna start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. And also, Tiny Human and her friend also shipped all y'all's packages. No, I did not make them. They wanted to. It was really cute. They each took turns typing in your names and the dimensions of your packages, and then they print off your shipping label, go find your package and put it on there. So if when you get your package from next week and the label's a little crooked, that is why. But they did good. They did good. I was really proud of them. Pam D. Andrea, thank you so much. I only had to show them each one time, and then they knew how to do it. I was like, y'all are so smart. 8-year-old me could never. 8-year-old me could never. Thank you so much, Pam. All right, this next item, this is actually the last item. When I was putting this together, I was like, okay, if miniature me went miniature antique shopping, this is what would be in my cart. So that was the inspiration for this. I could have done a lot with this item, but this is just the way it went. I was like literally envisioning as I was walking around my hoard, like if I was in a miniature antique mall, what would I put in my miniature cart? And this is what I came up with. Okay, I'm gonna start this at $24 because you do get a lot, but this is what the Withering.Cottage would buy if I was a miniature shopper at a miniature antique mall. All right, so you get the shopping cart and everything in the shopping cart, and this is what my shopping cart looks like on a regular basis when I go places. The first item is this Weeble Wobble egg, and you're so excited. And the reason why I know I would put all this in my shopping cart is because I did at one time. And that's how they ended up here. So, this is me with a miniature shopping cart buying my miniature items. It's a little wobbly egg. Then you've got one of my vintage Japan chenille birds. I love them so much. These little boogers were hard to find for me, but I finally got my hand on a flock of them. So you get him. Then you get this miniature Martin's capsules. What is it for? 1 capsule every 3 to 4 hours until 4 capsules have been taken. I don't know what this was for. Martin's capsules. You took them for something, but they got a little bird, and she's feeding her baby birds pills. Do you see that? Okay. So you got the little pills, the little bird. I'm gonna put this down for a second. Then I love these. Look at these. Dixon colored pencils. These very old colored pencils. And then you've got the map on the back. I think they're all in there. Yeah, look. They're all in there. So cute. I love this. This is from Made in England by Lesney. Matchbox Series number 23 Trailer Caravan. It's in this faded pink color with teal blue interior. I want to put vintage Polly Pockets in this. There's a little kitchen. I want my Polly Pockets to have this caravan. You put it on the back of another little matchbox and that's their caravan. So stinking cute. And then of course, what would be a Withering Cottage shopping trip without a Withering Cottage dolly giving you serious side eye? That's a must. She is probably made in Japan, but I love her little homemade dress. She is composite, so she has frozen legs, frozen head, but movable arms. Love her. Then this guy was in a video so long ago. He is just a rubber seal walrus. He's a rubber something. But isn't he cute? Love him. Leopard seal, right? And then you are getting this Properts Specialty Prepared Leather Saddle Soap. Directions for use. Produce a lather with moist sponge and rub well into leather. And I think it's still in here. I don't want to break this, so I'm not going to get it out. But I think there's saddle soap still in there. That's a great graphic. So that is what I would buy on a Withering Cottage shopping trip. And last but not least, you get the shopping cart. So you can make your own shopping experience however you want to. You can put whatever you want in your shopping cart. That's just what I happened to buy that day. But I am going to start the countdown. Isn't this shopping cart cute though? It's so cute. At 15, 14. Oh, I did want to say there's also a place in the front where you could put a little doll because it has that little part. All right. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. If you get the price right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shopping cart bid end. Isn't it cute? I think that's my favorite thing in here. Like, that is my favorite thing. I love that. Boop. That was a fun lot. My voice is going. Roller skate bid end. MJ Bear. Why am I yelling at you, MJ? I'm so sorry. MJ Bear. You got it for 37. Thank you so much, MJ Bear. And thanks, everybody. If I haven't told y'all lately, you're awesome. I adore you guys so much. We're going to do the giveaways, but also I don't know when I'm going to take my... Because I want to film. I want to go find stuff for you guys. But then there's like Tiny Human is starting school and starting dance. And then trying to do my lineups. And I just need time to do right for y'all. You know what I mean? I just need some time. I don't know if that's going to be next week. I don't know when it's going to be. I will let you know. If you see a scheduled sale by Sunday, then I'll be here. If you don't, then I won't. Yes, if you could please pay your invoices within 48 hours, that really makes it a whole lot easier on me. Because then that's less trips to the post office. So a rule of thumb is if you don't pay your invoice, I'm sending out invoices tomorrow, okay? If you don't pay your invoice by Friday, don't be mad if your package doesn't go out till the next Friday, okay? If you don't pay in 48 hours, because I can't be making multiple trips to the post office because it's not exactly next door for me. So that's what happens. If you don't pay your invoice within 48 hours, you get kicked to the following shipping week. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Well, let's stay with the giveaways, shall we? Number 3. Gold Cameo. Vintage Rose. You got it. Thank you so much. All right, who's next? You get one of the mystery things. 19. Presentation box for Dusty Moose. Thank you, Dusty, and thank you, Vintage Rose, and thank you, everybody, and thank you, Enamer Amy, and special thank you to Redheaded Kitty Cat. I want to meet you so bad, and maybe have lunch or something. Go shopping together. I think you're a great person. I would really like to meet you. I'd really like to meet all of you. I'm so sorry. That was super loud. But thank you guys so much. If I do take a break here shortly, please do not be mad at me. Please come back when I come back. It's just I need to get you guys good things, okay? That's what I need to do for you, for me to feel better about getting you the things I want to get you. But I might be back next week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I need to go shopping. That's all I'm saying. And film a video for you guys. But thank you all so much for joining me once again at The Withering Cottage. Maybe I'll see you next week. Maybe I won't. But I adore you guys so much. Thank you. I hope you have a great week.